Hey everyone, I'm back, and today we're going to be talking about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and this movie came out in 2014, and it is the live-action adaptation of this series. Well, technically a remake, because there were live-action adaptations of this property before that came out in the 90s. I saw the first one, and it was kind of funny, very entertaining from memory. And now we have this one, and despite being produced by Michael Bay, it is directed by Jonathan Liebsman, and I've seen a few of his movies before. I've seen Battle Los Angeles and Texas Chainsaw Massacre: The Beginning, and those movies are not great, if you ask me. And this one was not very good, kind of stupid. I know that's pretty much the source material. It's not like super intelligent, but the way things were handled was just not in any way that worked for me. I didn't really enjoy the character designs for the Turtles or Master Splinter and Shredder. I thought the Turtles looked kind of too much like Shrek, which kind of distracted me. Master Splinter, he was just creepy to look at, and Shredder, he was just goofy. And the character designs in this movie are not great. And the characters themselves are kind of annoying, and I just didn't like any character in this movie. Megan Fox, I didn't think she was great in this movie, and her character, what they have her do is just so stupid, and how she's connected to the Turtles is just ridiculous, and Michelangelo was really annoying in this movie. I hated him the most out of all the characters in the movie. And the rest of the Turtles, they're fine. I didn't hate the rest of them. I was not nearly as annoyed as with the other three, like Raphael, Leonardo, and Donatello. Those three, I can live with. Michelangelo, no. Just stop talking for half the movie, please. And also, the CGI in this movie at points doesn't look great. It looks very dated. Sometimes it looks fine, but most of the time it does not. And it has the classic trope of a villain gonna shoot a big laser or big thing, whatever, up into the sky. The comedy overall didn't really land for me. There was one joke that I laughed at towards the beginning, and that was it. The only thing that I kind of liked in this movie was Will Arnett, if I pronounced his name correctly. He had a good screen presence. He wasn't annoying, and I liked what he was doing. I also really did not like the music in this movie. It was simultaneously both overbearing and overpresent. By overpresent, I mean that it was used in scenes that just did not need it at all. Just in scenes of people talking where there's nothing urgent or anything happening that would majorly impact the story. It's just characters talking, and we're just being given lots of music that's trying way too hard to be cool, and that was irritating. And in the action scenes, it's just so loud and unnecessary and doesn't need to be there, and it took away from my experience in those scenes. There's also too many cuts and scenes of people just talking at points. That kind of got on my nerves. Luckily, that's not the case for the action scenes, and also not for a big chunk of the movie, but there's still scenes in this movie that get dragged down by the editing. There were also too many close shots in this movie. I didn't really feel like I was experiencing much of the visuals in certain scenes, and I just felt as though more wide shots were needed. This movie also opens up with a narration by Master Splinter, who's just explaining everything that you need to in order to get into this movie's world and its universe. And all of that just felt just so rushed to me. We just need to get through this quick as possible. And I'll say this about the movie. It is under 2 hours. Luckily, it's an hour and 45 minutes, so it's not terribly painful to sit through, like it easily could have been. I wasn't really bored while watching this movie. The only thing that made it kind of unbearable to watch was the comedy, but aside from that, I could sit through this movie again, possibly, even if it isn't great. And that's about all I have to say about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from 2014. It's not that good. I wouldn't recommend watching it. It's not terribly boring. It's kind of short. Doesn't really overstay its welcome, but could have been a lot better. I wished that it was more entertaining and the character designs were a lot better. And I was just into the story more. I wish there were better performances in the movie. But unfortunately, that's not the movie we got. So with all that being said, I'm going to give Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles a 3 out of 10. Thank you for watching my videos as always. If you enjoyed this review, be sure to leave a like and comment down below you thought of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and my social media links. They will all be in the description, so follow me there. And last but not least, subscribe to be a part of Foley Nation, and I'll see you when I get my next review up, and it's going to be for the sequel, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows. So look forward to that, but until I get that up, thank you for watching and have a great day.